like everybody to participate. So my name is Mark, and we're going to talk about shamanism a little bit. So please interact with me. If you have any questions, feel free to do so, to pose a question, chat, or just talk straight. Let me put on the chat here. It's not working. Okay, so you're gonna have to talk to me. If you don't mind, Pia, just allow people to talk, that's okay. All righty. So what's shamanism? What's shamanism? Anybody? Anybody have a definition for shamanism? Or what a shaman is? Nobody? Am I talking to myself here?
It's maybe the way you take care of things in your life, or the way you portray yourself and have your rituals in a way. Does that kind of make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's part. Who am I speaking to, please?
Sorry, hi, my name is Deep.
Dee?
Deep, yeah, like deep sea diving, deep water.
Oh, Deep. Okay. Hi, Deep. Yeah, you have a point there. There's some of that into it. Basically, shaman is someone who knows or someone who sees. But what they do is they interact between the spirit world and this duality, this world here. They're middlemen, middle women. They bring insights from other dimensions or from the spirit guide. They bring healing. They bring knowledge, wisdom, and they apply it here in this dimension. So a lot of people say that they are the middlemen or middlewomen between the spirit world and physical world. Okay. Now you have many types of shamans, of course. You have many lineages. You have all sorts. Usually a shaman has a calling, but you don't have to be a shaman to practice shamanism. You can become a shamanic practitioner. Okay. So basically it enhances your life, like Deep was saying. It enhances your life on the mental, physical, especially on the spiritual level. It helps you to become more creative. It helps you to become stronger. It helps you to become more intuitive. Okay, so it's basically like having a whole count of mature and knowledgeable people around you, except that the spirits are a little bit more knowledgeable than human beings in general. I'm talking about the spirits I work with. I do not work with low vibration spirits. I work only with high vibration, loving, conscious spirits. So, having said that, you know, you have three types of shamans, or three levels of shamanism. You have the shaman that is a sorcerer, and you have all sorts of sorcerers out there. You have white magic, you have black magic, or sorcery. You know, that's just one level of shamanism. You have people that cast spells, you know, on other people, or you know, people who take money for you to fall in love with this person, for you to cast a spell on this person. You have people who use white magic, which is good, but still. You have the second level, which is basically healing, shamanic healing. And it's a wonderful world to be in. A lot of miracles are happening, especially nowadays on a daily basis when it comes to curing corona and other sorts of diseases. And then you have the third level, which is the ascended master's consciousness level. So shamanism is it's a whole galaxy and universe, okay? Sorcery, healing, and then consciousness or ascended masters consciousness, like Buddha, Christ, Muhammad. You know, many things can happen in shamanism, but one thing I will tell you for sure is that your life will transform completely and totally for the better. All right. So if you want to, If you want to, there's going to be a course on the 19th and 20th. But if you want to connect with your principal spirit guide, if you want to connect with your guardian angel, if you want to connect with your principal power animal, if you want to connect with your divine self, your higher self, your full potential self, the archangels, the ascended masters, or dead relatives, shamanism is for you. If you want to journey to the place of knowledge and wisdom in the underworld, if you want to go to the place of healing in the underworld, to the place of planning in the upper world, planning where your soul plans with other souls before you reincarnate in a physical body to co-create your divinity here on earth, or to co-create or live whatever experience you need to manifest and remember who you are, then this course is for you. If you want to journey to the place of divinity in the upper world, to meet the beings of light, for example, in the upper world, this course is for you. If you want to experience transpersonal experiences, experiences of dual unity, experiences of identification with other people, animals, objects, and nature, for you. When I say transpersonal states, like experience dual unity, I can give you an experience of mine. And by the way, you can download my book from the website for free, Marc, MarcMallat.com. Just download the book for free and check out the third section so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. Dual unity, for example, I had an experience where I was being born. I was myself being born, but I was also my mother at the same time. So I felt her pain, I understood her as a mother, and then I felt myself as a fetus being born. You know, these insights can change your life. This insight many years ago helped me forgive my mother, because now I understand motherhood a lot more, even though I'm not a mother, as you can see with my beard, but I did experience it. It helps you to become more mature. It helps you to become wise. And many transpersonal states can be lived in shamanism. And by the way, you do not need to take ayahuasca, San Pedro, Bobinsana, plant medicine, sacred plant medicine to become a shaman or a shamanic practitioner. It's not necessary. Most shamans do not use plant medicine, by the way. So a lot of people think that they have to take ayahuasca. Not the case. Are you with me so far? Any questions? Please ask. Here we go. I'm never going to get used to this Zoom thing. And read some energies. So does anybody have a question or a statement? Pia, are you alive? They're all dead here. I think we can go. Yeah, they're in the spirit world. No, I don't know. I think they're muted. I don't know. Oh, hey, we got somebody. Ishta. Is it Ishta? How are you? Can you hear me? You need to unmute though. All right, cool. All right. So what does a shaman use as tools or basic skills? Well, they all journey, that's for sure. They journey into other worlds. In the underworld, you have many worlds, upper world and the middle world, out-of-body experiences. They all smudge to cleanse the space, to protect the space, to integrate energies, to open up the heart, to open up a ceremony, to connect with spirits. You can use white sage and other types of sage. Some people use Palo Santo, some people use cedar wood. It's great to remove entities, cedar wood is. Some people use the violet flame or the divine white light or mapacho. Mapacho is the jungle tobacco. It's called mapacho. It's a very sacred plant, not like the cigarettes we use here in the West. Completely different. It's called a shakaruna, actually, which is a link between this world and the other world. So a lot of shamans use and smoke mapacho to connect with the spirits or to cleanse, to clear, to open up chakras, etc. Or a lot of them use shakapas. Shakapas is made out of leaves and they tap you on the head to open up the chakras or to administer the plant medicine or you know, to lower the intensity of the medicine, you know, used for all sorts of rituals. So you will learn about this in this course. If you're interested in spirits, this is for you. If you do not want to connect or are afraid to connect, maybe it's not for you. You can unmute yourself by clicking on the icon by left, unmute. Okay. All right. All right. So, of course, you can ground, you know, shamans use stones and rattles a lot to ground, but you don't have to use those. After a while, you can just ground very easily just by holding the stone. They use crystals a lot in order to open up the third eye, to journey. They use candles to find the spaces, to cleanse the space, and to, you know, to mostly it's actually to give a space that's going to, not give, but make a space that's going to be sacred, okay? So you have 7 directions usually in front of you, behind you, on the left and on the right, above you and below you, God above, all above, Mother Earth below, and then the heart, that's the 7th direction. So you'll learn how to cleanse all these directions and how to invite the spirits from these directions if you so wish, if you wish to do so. In other words, it's going to be a whole different world. If you're not already bathing in the spirit world, you will be bathing in the spirit world very soon. Now, whether you believe it or not, it exists. Whether you know it or not, you are guided. Whether you know it or not, you do have a guardian angel. Some people are having problems listening. So please can you tell me the name of the book again? I don't know which book they're referring to. So if you have any questions or you missed something, please ask me again. It's no problem if you ask me again, because, you know, I can repeat this for those who did not hear it. Yeah, oh, sorry, you can download, yeah, Stephanie, you can download the book from my website for free, Marc, M-A-R-C, MALLAT.com. The name of the book is Focused, Fearless, and Aware. This is it, okay? If you read the 3rd section, you will see what I'm talking about, even though I'm talking about probably breath work in the 3rd section, but you do have death and rebirths in shamanism as well. You do connect with the transpersonal or the imaginary or the spiritual. It's just a fancy word for spiritual. And you do, and you will experience other states, spiritual states or transpersonal states. There's some examples in the book of that. I've been doing this for a long time now. But what I would like to do is for you to connect with your full potential self or your divine self. We're all particles of God, correct? Okay, some people don't know that. Some people have known that for a long time. Some people are not too sure. In this course, you will become certain that you are a particle of God. You will become certain that you are loved unconditionally, no matter what you think you've done and committed as sins or whatever. You'll know that. You'll know what your purpose is, which is to remember. Remember with all that is. Remember that you're a particle of God and that you're here to manifest your divinity. To remember with God, to remember who you really are. And that alone will change you and transform you. I haven't had one person who has taken the course who hadn't told me, or that did not tell me that they didn't have any sort of great transformation. So I think it's time for it. Obviously, the earth is vibrating now in a higher energy, a higher vibration, higher frequency for a reason. Obviously, a lot of people are living in fear a lot more before because of the artificial created pandemic of corona. There are a lot of things going on behind the scenes. I've talked about this before many times, but I really don't know who I'm talking to right now, so it's hard for me to see if the people know me, if they don't, but I'll just assume that we don't know each other, that this is the first time you're listening to this. Of course, we have ETs in shamanism. You'll meet a lot of ETs, extraterrestrials, from the Pleiadians to all sorts of ETs, blue rays and blue avians and the reptilians. You know, some of them are with us. Some of them are helping us. Some of them are not. We'll talk about that in shamanism. The light has already won, so we just have to go through the steps. We're witnessing the death of the ego-based consciousness. That is what we are witnessing right now. We're going through it right now. We're going from the ego-based consciousness to the heart-based consciousness. A lot of people are dying off right now, and a lot of people are waking up. Wakey, wakey, this is the time right now. This is it. We're smack dab in the middle of this. Obviously, many people know this already. Again, I don't know how deep you want me to go into this, but please ask me questions. Let me see your faces if you don't mind. So I have a feeling that I'm talking to some humans, even though I'm sure I'm talking to some non-humans. All right, so any questions on anything? Wakey, wakey, somebody shoot me a question. Oh, let me see. Let me check out the chat here. Oh, wow. Tell the name. Okay, the name of the book is Focus, Fearless, and Aware. Okay, you're welcome. We are unable to unmute as we try to unmute ourselves. The messages states you cannot unmute yourselves because the host muted me. Ah, Pia, where's Pia? Okay, well, I'm sure we'll do this again, but let's try and get a hold of Pia right now. Let me shoot Pia a message. Oh, here we go. Yes, Pia, can you unmute everybody? I'd like to talk to them, please. It keeps saying that they're muted and then they cannot talk. So I was wondering why I was talking by myself. I'd like it to be interactive if you don't mind.
Oh, that's better, Mark. There were so many questions. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Hi, it's Deep again. It's very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. I'm finding your talk quite interesting. One question, please. You were saying that there's some ascended masters who are trying to help us and some that are not, which surprised me.
Well, I didn't say ascended masters. I was saying spirits.
Sorry, spirits. My apologies, spirits. Yeah. I didn't realize that. Why do you think that is?
Well, I know that is. I don't think it because I had talked to him almost daily. And let's put it this way. I spend my time removing entities from people who are possessed by mostly reptilians. But as you know, I don't want to sound crazy, Deep, but
oh, not at all, not at all. This is super interesting.
Give it to you straight. You know, all right. So we have ships from the Pleiadians that are above our planet here, and they're helping us out. They've been helping us out for a long time now. We have even humans that are sort of like robots that you can't discern from real humans. There's a lot of stuff going on here. So, you know, I'm in the middle of this game here, but I'm not fighting, because you don't fight fire with fight, but I am maneuvering and playing chess, and I'm not alone, of course, in this great game, this great cosmic game. So, Deep, this is the question. You want to join us?
What, to help? Of course. To eliminate, yes, for sure.
Okay, well, that's what I wanted to hear. Anybody else on board? Because we need all the help we can get. It is a mission. Any questions?
Yes, can I ask something, please?
Please do, yes.
Okay, so I wasn't here from the very beginning, so I'm not sure. And my question is about, I don't know yet about this, but I don't know if shamans are, if this is a tribe or, I mean, a place, well, and they have generations, or this is a quality that people can have.
Or this is a what that people can have, you said?
Like an attribute or a quality that people can have, like people are who are.
Well, it's a quality. Yeah, it's something you can learn. It's something you can build and develop your skills. all people are shamans. It's just that they know it. Some people, are born with strong legs and strong arm muscles. Some people are born with capacities like the strong intuition, or clairvoyance, or you have empaths. I'm an empath, for example. We all have it in us. Now it's the time to develop it. That's all. So everybody can be a shaman, in my opinion, even though real shamans in the Peru forest and the rainforest say that you have to have a calling. But a lot of us in the West have had the calling. Some shamans call themselves healers. Some shamans call themselves, sorcerers or magicians. The thing is, you are the middleman or middle woman between the spirit world and this world. And if you are conscious enough, then you will get all the knowledge and insights and healing from the spirit world, bring it down here and apply it to humanity as a light worker. So yes, you have traditional shamans that have their own tribes. I'm building my own tribe. I have a bunch of people on my modern shamanism WhatsApp group. People who take the course join that group and learn to connect with spirits, obviously with God or all that is, or source, or whatever name you have for it, and then the archangels, etc. Again, I do not work with low frequency spirits, but I do on a frequent basis, almost daily, ask the archangels, Michael and Gabriel, to remove a lot of times reptilians from people's or our bodies, and to send them to light. Like I said, the big quote unquote, a big change, transformation in the world right now. Okay, so that's why a lot of people are interested in shamanism lately. That's why a lot of people are waking up and feeling different things, or being connected, or connected to their intuition or full potential self. Excuse me. Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Do you have any other questions? Did my answer make sense?
Well, I always have questions, basically. The thing is, just trying to organize my thoughts. I've been reading about this lately, but I still don't know the information, or I don't have the knowledge to ask the right questions. But I've been reading about different things, like lately I have learned that I am an empath, and I have learned that there are things that call psychic abilities, and that I'm clairaudient, and things that I still trying to understand. But I was thinking about what kind of mission or services can I bring to the world, or what kind of healing can I do? And also, I feel like I cannot start doing that unless I fix things in myself first and heal myself, and
Yeah.
these things.
Yeah, well, there are many questions there, so let me address those first. First of all, there's the wounded shaman, the concept of the wounded shaman. Whatever you heal in yourself, you can help others with. You're actually helping others with your energy. It's not necessarily a technique or a concept. It's just the way or what energy you're bathing in. It's also knowing that, for example, you can connect with spirits and get a lot of knowledge. All those people that discovered things, Tesla, who discovered the AC current, or Einstein, the theory of relativity, all those people were connected with, through the non-ordinary state, in the non-ordinary state, connected to the imaginal. Well, I'm going to show you how to do it. It takes a little practice. It's just like building muscles, like people who go to the gym. It's not that hard. All of us have this capacity. It's just that some people are just more ready than others. But with practice, you'll be able to transform your life, to find inner peace and quiet inner joy, which is what we're all looking for, and to be able to participate in the transformation of the world, which is happening now. You don't have to go out and heal everybody. All you have to do is work on yourself and find that inner peace, and that will radiate outwards. So you don't have to be super involved in it. All you have to be is be, capital B. If that makes sense. Anybody else have any questions about anything?
Yeah. Hi, it's Andrea. I have a question. Would it be possible maybe to learn something today that practical that we can take with ourselves as a practice?
Yeah, let's do it.
It mentions that so it would be like our one of the takeaways as well from this session, this evening session.
Yeah.
I meditate and I tried. There was an instructor who said shamanic breathing when we breathe out differently as we usually do, and that was quite powerful, I must say. But I don't know anything else. I don't know any other practices the shamanic. So it would be great maybe if you wouldn't mind to show us something that we could maybe practice.
10 minutes. Let's just talk a little bit more, and then in 10 minutes, I'm gonna show you how you can use your breath to connect with your divine self. Is that good?
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you.
Welcome. Just in 10 minutes, so we can, get the theory out of the way. By the way, the easiest way to connect with spirits or your higher self would be to do it in writing. So in other words, you connect and then always remain playful, get rid of the doubt, the criticism of your inner critic, and just lend your mind to the person or entity or spirit you're talking to, and write down the question. So let's say my intent is to connect with my principal guide. So I'll show you how to do that, and once the so speak or it or will write the answer as you write it down. It's really, that's the best way statistically of connecting with your guides. Now, of course, shamans don't do it that way. They just use the imagination to it. What I'm trying to do is to facilitate this for people who are really far from this and haven't done this before. And once you get the knack of it, it's going to become bigger and easier and easier and more natural. Okay? So I know the weakness. Please.
I think you called this disconnecting, Mark.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it's just frozen for me or everybody.
Yeah, it's
Frozen, right?
yeah, yes, it's dark. Yeah.
Should we reconnect or?
I think it's the Mark that who needs to reconnect, because we found I think our network is okay. We hear, Jean-Marc, you muted. Okay.
Sorry, we got disconnected. Welcome to the Circular Country. So, I don't know what I was saying, I forgot, but does anybody have any questions?
Sorry, you froze at where you were saying to connect to the easiest way is to write a question, and then that's where you froze.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, let's do this. If you have a piece of paper, just take it out right now. If you don't have a piece of paper, that's fine. You can connect in a different way. No worries, okay? So I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. Relax and get ready to breathe. Okay, get ready to breathe. At the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to breathe 30 times, fast and deep, okay? So the effort is in the in breath. and not in the out breath. You're not working out or lifting weights, so don't push like that. Just go like that, okay? In a circle. There's no pausing between the in-breath and the out-breath. So I'll show you how, all right? So focus on your breath, folks. At the count of 3, just breathe in deeply and pretty fast, pretty rapidly. 1, 2, 3, go. Close your eyes. Keep going. Keep your eyes closed and connect with the vibrations. You can hear them, feel them. Feel the vibrations. Those vibrations are the aliveness of your cells. The vibrations you're feeling, hearing, maybe even seeing are the aliveness of your cells. Connect with that spirit. That's your spirit. Now, ask a question to those vibrations. The question could be anything. Ask a question and then lend your mind to the vibrations and you will receive an answer. Okay, so now everybody open your eyes and tell me, who received something and what? Stephanie, did you receive something?
No.
Okay, did you feel something?
Dizzy with breathing so much.
Okay, did you sense anything else besides the vibrations and the dizziness?
I felt a lot of heat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Andrea, did you get anything? So Carla's saying she got intense energy. Okay. Andrea,
Yeah.
did you get anything?
Yeah, when I was breathing very fast, I also felt a little dizzy,
Huh?
which is unusual. I don't feel dizzy normally. And yeah, I gave 2 questions. And
Ali got some vibrations down his spine.
and kind
Some
of
vibrations
confidence. Sorry, apologies. And kind of,
yeah. All yours.
okay, and kind of a confidence with a like kind of little answer to my first question, but nothing for the second question. I think that's it.
Okay. Well, that's just a test. We're going to go further. Ali is asking, Pia, can you Ali unmute? Because he's having a problem unmute. I guess a lot of people are. Okay. Well, let's do this again. Okay. Now this time it's going to be a little bit different. Okay. We're going to go a little bit longer. Okay. So one more time. At the count of 3, breathe in deep and fast, and then I'll guide you from there. 1, 2, 3, go. You breathe normally. Focus on the vibrations. Feel the vibrations. I want you to imagine a blank space. Your imagination is actually a blank space, like a big movie screen, blank. Just imagine it. And with your finger, I'd like you to draw the number 100 on that blank space. Now erase it, even if you don't see it or imagine it very well. It's okay, just sense it, feel it. Good. Now go ahead and write the number 99 a lot smaller in that blank space. Now erase it and go deeper, relax. Write the number 98 now, a lot smaller. Erase it. Go deeper, relax. Now go ahead and write the number 97, very, very small. Erase it. Go deeper, relax. Write the number 96, very, very small, very small. Erase it. Go deeper, relax. Now just like a tiny grain of rice, write the number 96, very, very small, very tiny. And just allow it to disappear to nothingness. On all the rest of the numbers, just forget them right out of your mind, right out of that blank space. And go loose and limp and relax. Good. Now imagine in front of you in that blank space, a gate, a gateway. At the count of 3, there's a guide there that's going to open up the gate. And you're going to receive your principal guide, the guide that's loving, a guide that's ready to help you, that knows everything about you, about shamanism, unconditional love, very conscious. At the count of 3, the guide will open the gates and you receive your principal guide. It could be anything. It could be an animal, it could be human, it could be an archangel, an angel, a spirit, but loving and conscious for sure. 1, 2, 3. Allow that gate to open. It's opening. And just receive your guide and spend some time now with your guide. Talk to you in a little bit. Just be playful. Get to know it. Okay, thank your guide. Just make sure you can invoke him and talk to him again. Go ahead and close the gateway. Let's come back here to your bodies, let's say. And let's talk about this. So tell me, what happened, folks? Go ahead and chat with me if you can't unmute. Some people cannot unmute. Stephanie, what happened with you?
Okay, I saw a golden gate at the end of many cubes, like black, dark cubes just going around. And at the end is a golden gate. And when the gate opened, it was a lot of pinkish purple color, just a lot of pinkish purple color with maybe a lady or a man, angel with wings.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, yeah, something like that.
Well, Stephanie, that's your principal guide. Did you talk to it?
I was trying to say, but I couldn't say. So it was just like, you know, it's just movement kind of. It's just
All right,
kind
well, that's your first encounter. Is that your first encounter ever?
Yeah, it's the first time I'm doing something like this.
Okay, well, great. So now you know that you can do it. All you have to do is deepen that connection. That's your principal guide. Just talk to that vibration. You will get an answer, I promise. Okay?
Is
Now,
there, I mean, like, I tried asking for the name and it was something like Chimel? Is that?
Samuel. Samuel?
I don't know.
Samuel?
Something
Well,
like that?
that's a huge archangel. That's the archangel of love, Samuel. Anyway, the point is, don't use the word try. Get rid of that word try. It has a failure connotation. Just just do it. It's easy to do. Did it. Be playful. Get rid of the inner critic. Congratulations, Stephanie. Good contact. Anybody else?
Yes, me.
Go ahead.
The gate was opened, and then I met it was something like rays, golden rays,
Okay.
and I asked 2 questions.
Okay. What did you ask?
Okay, so the first question was, what is why do I see a snake whenever I try to meditate or try to learn any spiritual practice? And the answer that came was, this is something that's trying to prevent me from finding my purpose, or just, from claiming my power or something like that.
Well, you know, the snake has many symbols in different cultures. When we take ayahuasca, a lot of us see a bunch of snakes, and you know, the pharmacy symbol, the two snakes that are joining each other
Yeah.
in symbolism. So, and then other cultures, it symbolizes a blockage or, you know, a fear or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm the one who adheres to the snake as a good spirit of healing, as a spirit of transformation. But that's just me. Again, so you're going to have to find your own way through this, and the way to do it is exactly what you just did. Just ask and receive. So with time, I'm going to show you, hopefully, if you take the course, I'll show you how you need to let go. And I don't like the word need at all, but how you can let go and be playful and lend your mind and do this in a very natural way. Now here we're just messing around. I just barely got you to breathe a couple of times and you're already connected. But when we start, you're going to do this for a long time. And there is no way that you're not going to connect, because I am going to guide you into a deep, non-ordinary state of consciousness. Gabish, does that make sense?
Yes.
So
So,
for me,
yeah.
when I walk through the door, it's from pitch black darkness to lush green forests awaited me.
Okay.
And I saw a fairy with wings, but the fairy just stood by me. And then, I mean, there was just blankness for a bit. And then I saw
Okay.
a bear that was 6 times my size.
Okay.
And well, I played a lot with the bear. So there was a lot of literally playing. So I'm using the bear as a slide. I'm climbing like a mountain, just rolling around in the bear. I don't know.
So just so you know, this is not unusual at all. See, your guides are ready to talk to you. As a matter of fact, they've been talking to you, but you haven't been listening. So, you know, welcome to the shamanic world. This is it. But of course, I'm going to deepen this state. I'm going to guide you a lot more. I'm just, you know, somebody asked me, I forgot who it was, that asked me to give a little test, or to give you a little tester or a teaser, so to speak. This is it. Now, you do not need to take any plant medicine or any psychedelics or entheogens to connect with your guides, like a lot of the people in this younger generation believe. You don't have to do that at all. As a matter of fact, without taking anything, your journeys are clearer. Okay? Now, you can bring the spirits to you, or you can go to them. You can journey to underworld, to the underworld where you have many, many worlds, or to the upper world. You can connect with the dead relatives. It's easy, it's not difficult. But the thing is, nobody ever taught us that in high school, you know? So somebody, Dada, saying, I'm doing daily meditations through pranic healing, but I didn't feel anything. It's frustrating. Maybe I'm expecting something too much. Maybe you are, Dada, maybe you're not. But again, it's about letting go. Letting go is probably the most spiritual thing you can do. Letting go of the excess fear, anger, guilt, stress, sadness, loneliness, boredom, the need for attention, the need for control, the need for security or oneness, uniqueness, the need to play the victim role or the perpetrator. Let go of all that baggage. I'm going to show you how to do that. You know, I'll show you how to do the push-ups. All you have to do is do the push-ups, and then you will develop stronger muscles or stronger intuition. Okay, so here Pia's telling me we have issues earlier that anyone can unmute themselves. Okay. So we had some people that came in to mess with us. Okay, well, that's normal. Okay, normal.
Can I also share it's Andrea. So for me, it was when you said the gate will open, there was a guy. So there was a guy, and then you said it unlimited love. This guide. So then this guy transferred into my guru that I have, who's in India, a lady.
Yeah.
And I just felt so much in peace and very happy. and she would take me through the garden. I could smell the roses. It was really beautiful. And I just thought, we don't even have to talk because I can feel so much love and unconditional love from her. And I didn't know didn't expect anything. I just wanted to enjoy the moment, and she would take me to some most beautiful places I've been so far. So she would take me to Scotland, to the mountains. She would take me some other seaside places I've been, most beautiful ones. And then we would end up at the place where she lives in India, because there is so much amazing energy, very powerful.
Are you talking about your principal guide, or are you talking about a physical person here?
Okay, so yeah, it was someone who exists.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I don't give my power to anybody. Don't give your power to anybody, no matter who it is, whether it's a guru or a great person. I wouldn't do that. What I would do is keep my power to myself and get my guides to help me journey wherever I want. You know, this is where I'm helping you to do it by yourself, so you can be independent, so you can be powerful. Bring back your power. You see, the problem with the world is we've given our power away to the religious people, to the media, to medical doctors who think they know it all, which they don't. Okay, a lot of them don't even know that we have an energetic field around us. You know, it's time now to combine the Western medicine, which is fantastic, don't get me wrong, with the Eastern medicine. It's time now to get a hold and be able to change our energies, shift our energies. It's time now to connect with the spirits, with ETs. It's time now to journey to other worlds so we can transform this world and create a new consciousness, a consciousness that I call, and other people I'm sure call it, a heart-based consciousness. It's time. We're going from the ego-based to the heart-based consciousness. And you, believe it or not, have signed up for this. I mean, unconsciously, but I bet you that if I guide you to the place of planning, you'll see how your souls have planned out to create what is happening now on Mother Earth. Am I getting too weird for you? Is that okay?
No, that's all. No, and thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. All right, so you had a little taster. You know Stephanie and the other lady or ladies who have connected. You know that you can do it. And this, we just did it in a couple of minutes. And I did it without really guiding you into a non-ordinary state. So imagine now what it would be like if you practice a little bit and learn how to go into a deeper non-ordinary state of consciousness. Think about that a little. If that excites you, join the course. If you're an explorer of the psyche, an adventurer, if you're a little bit bored of staying home, you know, locked down, this is the time. I'll promise you one thing. It's extremely exciting. It will enhance your consciousness, and you will feel more power. You will understand what you really are. You'll understand your nature, your core of who you are. You'll connect with your spirituality or your spiritual being, which is the essence of everything, which is the essence of creation. You'll understand that you're creators. Take back your power. Is this resonating with anybody?
Yes, most definitely. It's very interesting.
Okay, well, we have 2 minutes maybe. Any final questions?
If there's no question, I would like to understand what that bear was doing there and why it was 6 times my size.
Okay, so that bear is most probably your principal power animal. And that bear is, well, that's what I believe, but you know better, of course. I would continue to play with him and I would continue to ask him questions because in your shamanic journeys, he is going to play a great role. Bears are very important for a lot of shamans. Okay, so I'll leave it up to you to discover and explore. And I hope to see you on the 19th and 20th when I give shamanism level 1 and 1. Then later I'll give level 2. And then level 3, we're talking about psychic surgery. And level 2, we're talking about a lot of healing. Very effective healing. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Munira. Thank you, Dara.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ali. And I'm sorry about the little problem we had with unmuting. We had some people that want to interrupt our session. Of course, no problem. Good luck, guys. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep
Thank you.
smiling. Keep smiling.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.